Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you, Archangels and Ascended Masters, for the perfect grace, perfect clarity, and perfect peace that is here for each of us and all of us right now. Thank you to the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We thank you for this beautiful opportunity to be part of the earth and to be on the earth, within the earth, and of the earth. And we celebrate all this earthiness right now with a beautiful sense of grounding. And we thank as well the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We celebrate beautiful clarity, wonderful symmetry, and wonderful harmony being here right now. And we celebrate the wonderful presence of masterful beings who have been on the planet and now act as guides, like Mr. Rogers, Maya Angelou, David Bowie, Mary Oliver. So we celebrate their poetic presence. We also celebrate the presence of our friends, the angels, the goddesses, the guides that we know and love. And we celebrate this wonderful team here for us right now, in front of us, behind us, to our left, to our right, encircling us and embracing us. And we celebrate all this grace and all this ease here right now. So we'll just gently breathe in. And if we could just feel the warm welcome, the warm embrace, the warmth of all these different guides, but especially Mr. Rogers and Maya Angelou and Mary Oliver and David Bowie, if we could just breathe in to the warmth and noticing what they're welcoming you to, which is an acknowledgement of yourself, an acknowledgement of this connection and the ease that is here. So, like at a spa, if we could just breathe into them bringing comfort to your physical body right now, to perhaps place hands on sore muscles or anything that could use some healing, if we could just breathe in to the application of healing and health and warmth. And we'll notice an energetic healing, including an individualization of your energy, and that also including a clearing of all spaces connected with you where you are now, other places you occupy, including cars, including the homes of friends and family, and stores and offices. And feeling a clearing of your mental space, releasing any mental clutter, and alleviating any worry. And also a beautiful clearing of your energetic field. And with all that said, if we could let every guide here focus on your well being with warmth, and if we could notice the perfect guides, perhaps angels, perhaps Maya Angelou, perhaps Mr. Rogers, focusing on your heart, your physical heart, your heart chakra, your energetic heart, all aspects of your heart center. If we could just breathe in to a beautiful infusion of help and health and appreciation. And if we could just notice a little bit, um, like a horse in too small of a stall, if we could notice your heart being given more space. And in that spaciousness, let's just witness the strength, the might of your heart, the passion you have for life. And within that, in that expanse of your heart, we'll just notice there being more ease in healing your heart, healing any heartbreak, healing any grief. And if we could notice all this being done with incredible love and also incredible simplicity. So we'll just breathe into these masterful guides and angels and goddesses, paying attention to and helping your heart in all ways right now. And let's let all that care continue, and perhaps as a detail, not the focus, like your car were having an oil change. Let's notice different dynamics and different services being done to help your heart, to support your heart. But we'll just breathe into the warmth, the care, the spaciousness of your heart, the bigness of your heart, and the healing of your heart. So we'll just gently breathe into that healing of your heart and the acknowledgement of your heart, and your heart having more room. So if we could just breathe into an absence of constriction within and around your heart, and your heart getting to expand, your heart getting to stretch, your heart getting to sing, your heart having room. Wonderful. And if we could notice with the expanse of your heart, like ritualistic art or ancient art that honored the sun, if we could notice the rays of your heart, like the sun, moving up into the third eye and the crown chakra, and if we could notice, perhaps with touch, perhaps with words, perhaps with honor and respect, if we could just notice the guides that are here, honoring your consciousness, honoring your third eye, your spiritual sight, and honoring your crown chakra, honoring your spiritual connection. So we'll just breathe into all that. And just also enjoying a beautiful, very fluid connection between your heart and your consciousness, and all of it being beautiful, all of it having a beautiful experience and sense of ritual, everything working together, and incredible harmony being here right now. And this also being a detail, not the main thing. Let's notice anything, any problems, small problems especially, being crumbled up like old bread to be put out for the birds. We could just notice the old problems, the minor problems, the annoyances, being crumbled up like stale bread and reformed into something that contributes. So we'll just breathe into that action and we'll notice beauty and ritual, acknowledgement, big systems in your body, your heart, your consciousness, your body, and your mind, and your emotions, and your energetic self working together, chakras aligning, the magnificence of you having more room, the magnificence of you being acknowledged, the magnificence of you working in harmony. So just gently breathe into all this. Wonderful. And in this, like a library of wisdom and care, if we can notice Mr. Rogers, Maya Angelou, David Bowie, Mary Oliver, the angels you know by name, the guides and goddesses you know by name, in that library of wisdom, if we could notice which individual, perhaps a group of them, communicate to you, and perhaps your absolute favorite guides being among them. If we could just breathe in, if we could just notice what gets communicated to you. Wonderful. We'll just breathe into all that. And like the solar system, like astronomy and astrology, and like actors on a stage, if we could notice the perfect composition, the perfect placement of these guides around you, and also feeling that you are perfectly placed. So we'll just breathe in to the cosmos that includes you, to this composition and arrangement that includes you. And we'll just breathe into that. And with that placement, if we can notice tension, perhaps muscular tension, joint tension, anything that isn't working as well as we might want it to, anything in your digestive system or nervous system, if we could just breathe in to everything relaxing with the perfect placement, with the perfect organization, the perfect orbits, the perfect connections. We'll just gently breathe into all of that. Perfectly placed. And we'll just notice the richness present in the silence, and your body absorbing that richness, your body feeling free, all this energy moving into the current space that you're in and other spaces, including the world. Wonderful. We'll just gently breathe in. And if we could just notice, perhaps through color, what has changed and what in the color or colors gets your attention, and how the color or colors are enhancing and helping. We'll just pay attention to that for a moment and perhaps feeling the colors. And in noticing what my Angelou is wearing and Mr. Rogers is wearing and David Bowie is wearing and Mary Oliver is wearing, along with the other guides, just noticing color being worn, color enhancing, color providing clarity, and color creating safety. If we could just breathe into all that. And if we could very simply also notice the guide or guides right above your head, maybe 2 or 3 feet above your head, and just feeling all parts of you are watched and helped and enhanced. So we'll just breathe in, just noticing who's above. And perhaps feeling that connection with your crown chakra and through your crown chakra. There being an activity and activation here. And if we could notice the multiple layers of you, if we can notice your energetic self being able to move with incredible dexterity like a ballet dancer, and perhaps noticing with your physical body any kind of elegant movement that you want to make, like Tai Chi, like the pulling back the curtain gesture in Qigong or Tai Chi. If we could just notice any movement, like with your arms or your body or your head, and just feeling the elegance that is always available. And noticing our gestures of elegance, our elegant perspective, adding to everything, helping everything. And also feeling good. And as always, we'll just notice that guidance is elegant, that our connection with guides is elegant, our spirituality is elegant. So we'll just breathe into all this good and all this goodness. And if we could just notice a very subtle shift, but noticing Fred and Maya and David and Mary praising you, acknowledging you. So we'll notice in this experience where there's a lot of energy moving out, a lot of expanse, we'll notice the conclusion being you, and the continuation being you, and all this good, all this warmth and wisdom being here for you. Mr. Rogers acknowledging you, Maya Angelou acknowledging you, David Bowie acknowledging you with a twinkle in his eye, Mary Oliver acknowledging you, your friends the angels acknowledging you, the goddesses that you love acknowledging you, including Freya, the guides like Ganesh and Saint Germain acknowledging you, every part of you being acknowledged, your physical self, your energetic self, your consciousness self, your emotional self, experiencing balance like chakras, and harmony like color, and grace like life. So we'll just gently breathe into all this. And with beautiful gestures of affection, right down the lane here is my favorite doe, Ginger, grooming her fawn, and the fawn grooming her back. We'll just notice affection being bestowed upon you, and that our grace, our ease, our relaxation, our creativity, our peace of mind helps everything. So just feeling that nothing is insignificant, nothing is pointless, and that it's okay for us to thrive, it's okay for us to heal, it's okay for us to be big, it's okay for us to embrace and experience warmth and wisdom. It's okay for us to be surrounded by vibrant, beautiful colors. It's okay for us to acknowledge the richness of life and to feel the magnificence of this moment, the magnificence of our lives, the magnificence of this planet. And with beautiful bigness and a wonderful sense of expanse, we'll feel our relaxed hearts, our relaxed minds, the beautiful ritualistic connection with everything, every part of you being acknowledged, every part of you being engaged, and all that feeling good. And with gentle clarity and great good, we say to all these guides, thank you so much. As we acknowledge ourselves, we say to ourselves, thank you so much. And with beautiful clarity and wonderful peace, we thank the presence of Mother, Father, God, and all the archangels and ascended masters. We thank as well the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We thank you for this opportunity for absolute peace, for wonderful harmony, for great balance, and great good. And we celebrate the universe thriving, the planet thriving, everyone thriving, everything thriving, everyone thriving, and you thriving. And with beautiful joy and great symmetry and harmony, we ask for this or something better right now in all directions of time, and so it is.